Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Friday, September 27th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I will start with this one, which I've been starting with the last week or so, or the last few days, 119.68. Now, I have that reduced to a minor point, but I do want to make the point that having settled above that 5/8 Fibonacci, which was a 5/8 based on the August high against the recent September low, having closed above it, bullish continuation within 3 to 5 weeks or sooner into the lower 140s, 140.76 to 142.49. That still remains in effect, but in terms of buy signal support, or at least trend support, I am now using 117.44. Now, 119.68 is still a valid level, but I don't like to crowd these points. I really want to keep it simple. And that is to say that if we wind up falling away today, and I don't see a clear reason for that. I mean, yes, we opened high on Thursday and settled in the lower half of the daily range, but we still settled higher on the day. And so just about anything that happened today, it could go either way. Odds are up, especially over the next 3 to 5 weeks, above 117.44. So this is a level that, if tested today, can contain selling through next week. And from here, we can round back up into the low 140s over the next 3 to 5 weeks or sooner. If we do close below 117.44, and here's another new adjustment, and you can see over here, I've got 111.26. So 117.44 is the up pivot. Bullish momentum anticipated to continue sustained into later October above 117.44. But in terms of reversing into bearish momentum over the same 3 to 5 week time frame, or at least 1 to 2 weeks, that comes with a settlement below 111.26. So I hope that's not too confusing. You can buy away at 117.44. Should you play the short side with a settlement below 117.44? I mean, I think you can for a day or two, because over that time frame I would expect 111.26. But in terms of anticipating bearish continuation into later October, I think that presents itself pretty clearly below a 111.26. So I've got the down pivot 111.26 closing below it. Expect the upper 90s within a week or two. Can you bottom pick 111.26 over the 3 to 5 week time frame? You can. Yes, you can. But it's preceded by its sister formation at 117.44. And 117.44 can contain, as I say, selling through next week. And once tested or above which have you, 142.49 remains a 3 to 5 week objective. Upside today, I do have this 126.51 trend line that may well contain daily buying pressures. I mean, we opened just above it, I believe, on Thursday, pretty much right at it. I can go back here and you can see the open bar is right on that line. And so we fell away right away. Here we are. So 126.51, if we close above 126.51, I see that as bullish continuation into next week. We should then reach 134.02 within about 3 to 5 days or less of closing above 126.51. It's hard to put it all on one chart, but 134.02, we could have drawn it on this chart, is a rising channel top coming up like that, that I consider a 3 to 5 day target following a settlement today above 126.51. That 134.02 formation able to contain next week's highs if tested. It is a 2 to 3 week channel top in and of itself. It does converge with our longer term objective at 142.49 as we move into mid-October. So I've already mentioned how the timing of that could be perfect, because I see this as kind of a 142.49, a 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week target. So 117.44 bottom picking. If we close below 117.44, which I think is a long shot today, but if over the next few days, Monday, Tuesday, we do 111.26 likely within just another day or two, where we could also bottom out. So I don't know about your time frame and how you like to trade. If you scale into a long position, depending on, I don't like to recommend a trade that would then violate your normal trade execution rules or your risk management rules. But if it wouldn't violate those rules, you could consider rather scaling into a long position. Buying some at 117.44, some again at 111.26. This range able to absorb selling into later October, and above which we are expecting the low 140s within 3 to 5 weeks. So, but once again, closing below 111.26, you need to bail on that scaled in long position and even consider playing the short side into the upper 90s. In terms of 82.84, that is a long-term channel bottom that I really don't want to even speak about as an objective unless we were to close below the upper 90s, the 98.55 to 98.91 region. But there's no point in spending a lot of time on that given our buy signal above 119.68, which remains in effect, intact, above 117.44. And if we close today, above that trend line at 126.51, that's a secondary sign of strength that should yield 134.02 within about 3 to 5 days. So the 3 to 5 day swing trade, if you're not long now, you're either A, bottom picking 117.44, or B, going along with a settlement above 126.51. That's for the kind of the short term 2 to 3 to 5 day swing trade. This is it right here. You're either buying weakness at 117.44 or buying strength with a settlement above 126.51. If we close above 126.51, 134.02, our next 3 to 5 day target, where 3 to 5 day swing traders can take profits. I think that pretty much rounds it out. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. We offer daily analysis in the SPY, the Triple Q, 2 stock picks a week at least, weekly analysis in Apple stock. Some of our levels have been holding beautifully for the last few months in Apple. Trend-defining support and resistance levels, breakouts that we've identified very well over the last few months. Also, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100. We offer a 5-day free trial on all of it. You can check it out for free. If you don't like what you see, you can bail at no cost to you whatsoever. So check us out at wickedstocks.com. I'll be back Sunday afternoon, of course, with Monday's NVIDIA report. And you have a fabulous weekend.